Hi, I'm Karu Sansha, and today we will discuss the topic menstrual cycle and sports. These contents we will discuss in our lecture. First of all, we will go to history. What is the history of women in Olympic Games? So Helen was the first woman that participated in that get a gold medal in Olympic Games in 19th Olympic Games with their brother and husband. But when we compare it to 2021 Olympics Games, there was a 49% females and 51% males participate in Olympic Games. But in 90, there was only 2.2% female participating in Olympics. Similarly, when we discuss the physiology of female body, we know that female compared to male has less body mass, um, uh, smaller body size, smaller muscular mass, volume, and it's very shocking for me that female has small heart size, but at the other hand they have high flexibility in their bodies, high tendons of ligaments, large fats. Woman body has a 79% fat in their body as compared to male has a 69% fat in their body. Similarly, as compared to male, women have a large number of active issues than the male has less number of tissues. Now we will discuss what is the biology of menstrual cycle. Um, the starting age of menstrual cycle is 20 to 13 years, and this cycle repeat after 20 to 40 days. Similarly, period duration is from 2 to 8 days, minimum 2 days and maximum 8 days. It's a healthy menstrual cycle. If we increase or decrease these days, it means that the menstrual cycle is not healthy. The third one is the menopause. Menopause is mean that it's the last menstrual cycle. In females, the average age of menopause is 16 years old, but it might be less or greater age limit for every woman. It means that different. Now we will discuss what is the reason of menstrual cycles in women. These are two hormones, estrogen and progesterones, that are the cause of menstrual cycles in women. These are basically and steroids hormones that main purpose is to transfer the as work as a messenger in women to transfers the messages throughout the bloodstream. Now we will discuss that what is the influence of these hormones in a female body. These hormone is very important for a female because that's very important for motivation for a woman's adaptations of muscles, recovery, metabolism, and sleep. It is very important for a woman to have a menstrual cycle every month. If they miss any cycle or the days lesser or greater than 2 to 8 days, this means that that woman is not physically fit. Now we will discuss a female point of view about menstrual cycle during their tenure. In lots of search, the conclusion is that 40% female feel discomfortable in their menstrual cycle, and 68% female says that she feels better with exercise in their menstrual cycle, and 17% females stop training their menstrual cycle because she says that they feel very discomfortable in their menstrual cycle. 40% female says that menstrual cycle reduce their performance, but 75% female, it's a large number of females that they don't discuss this topic with their coaches because it's a not a and now we'll discuss common menstrual problems in women. There are four common problems in women in during menstrual cycle. Premenstrual syndromes, we call it basically PMS. It is common problems in women that in menstrual cycle. In these problems, women feel headache, fatigue, and in irritations during the menstrual cycle. The second one is dementia. Dementia is the second problems of menstrual cycle. During menstrual cycle, it had women thought that in this problem their uterus make harder during the menstrual cycle. The third problem is heavy menstrual bleeding. This is a very common problems in Asia because I belong to Asia and I also have a background of medical related problems. So heavy menstrual problem is also a big problem in South Asia. In these problems, it left in this problem. If this problem is treated untreated, this can anemia. Anemia means that that woman in future don't birth a baby, and this is a massive problem in South Asia. The last problem is amenorrhea. It's mean that the absence of menstrual cycle. The when any female miss their menstrual cycle, it mean that they gain lot of weight and massive problems in future. And when we will discuss the influence of performance parameters of menstrual cycles on females, there are also four main point. This is very important information about their overall health. The second one is the submaximal aerobic performance. The third one is rapid force production, and the fourth one is the third one is fourth one is menstrual cycle phase, whether a risk factor for soft tissues injuries or not. So in this is the main part of this lecture. In this part we will discuss these main four part. So how we treated the menstrual cycle in female. The first one is the submaximal aerobic performance. In this part, we will discuss how women manage menstrual cycle with aerobic performance. Submaximal aerobic training refers to exercise or physical activity performed at an intensity level below the maximum capacity of individual cardiovascular and respiratory system. In other words, we said it involves working at a moderate or comfortable pace that allow for sustained activity over the an extended. Woman has basically two phases during the menstrual cycle. The first one is follicular phase and the second one is luteal phase. When we will discuss the submaximal aerobic performance, in the submaximal aerobic performance, the in first phase, it is show that it's increase the storage of full of energy and also increase the maximum training capacity in women. On the other hand, when we will discuss the submaximal performance about luteal phase or second phase, that decrease the strength in a woman and decrease the motivation in women, and also decrease the also increase the process of swing of mood. Similarly, when we will discuss the metabolism and effects on performance, we know that when these phases occurs in first phase, that are follicle phase, the acute strength performance is increased, and in second phase that's called luteal phase. The acute strength training decrease. It means that in first phase women feel better than the second phase. And the other hand, when we discuss the about the temperature in first phase and the first phase, the woman gain 0.3 to 0.5 temperature in their body. It means that their body temperature increase 0.3 to 0.5 Celsius. In women, the first phase follicle phase and the second phase is luteal phase. In this phase of follicular phase, the woman gains the increase of temperature in their body 0.3 to 0.5 Celsius, and this increase of their body temperature perform their training and also their performance. Similarly, when we will discuss acute speed and resistance training, this diagram show you that how the researchers prove that the menstrual cycle very affects their acute speed and resistance training. First of all, when we will discuss the first phase, and the in second we will discuss the second part of that acute speed and resistance training in menstrual cycle. When we discuss acute speech and resistance training during the menstrual cycle, we notify that in first phase, there's acute speed is about 663 in force in form of sport, but after training, training, we will increase it to 935. And similarly, if we discuss about the luteal phase, and the starting force or resistance training is 696, and after training that's become 884. It's mean that the training affect a good result on a menstrual cycle training. Now we will discuss how oral pills or contraceptive pills affects women. In women's, so how many in women's, lots of women takes oral pills for control the menstrual cycle. If woman takes hormonal contraceptive pills, 60%, 62% women were informed about result as well as advantages and disadvantages of taking oral pills to control the menstrual cycle during their sports event or something for training sessions. It's mean that the research showed that 62% women were informed about result as a disadvantages or advantage of taking oral pills. It's mean that 62% women feel some women feel comfort about the taking oral pills, or some women says that he feel discomfortable for taking oral pills. It's mean that it's not a good overall. It's not, we don't make a concentrate point of view that taking oral pill is good for training in menstrual cycle, or not good for training in menstrual cycle. Now we will discuss what research say about the taking oral pills. Research show that pill cannot affect as much in a menstrual cycle. Only training can improve your performance during menstrual cycle. It means that the taking oral pill is the not a solution for in menstrual cycle for training. It's mean that only trainings and routine trainings feel good effects on your performance. Now the effects on menstrual cycle phase on athlete performance is very low because it's had only 3 questionnaire studies mm, 4 testing studies, and three in soccer players. Mean that it's totally 7 studies, and it is a very very less studies about the menstrual cycle in women during their training and performance. It means that it's a limited study and we cannot make a concrete point of view for that. And our oral pills training makes concrete effects on female performance and their during their in this part, now it's a simple topic, but at the end we make any conclusion for that topic. That conclusion is that in during the menstrual cycles, oral pills don't make any hard and fast rule to control the performance or control the trainings. But if you continuously makes your trainings routine in a routine that's make your performance better than taking oral or taking or control the menstrual cycle by taking pills. But you makes better in to take metabolism some such like that carbohydrates in first phase, and in second phase you will take liquids food for control your performance. Reference and reference are the most important points in research or in the lectures. So these are the research, these are the article where I get some research, because I am a student and I don't have any solid software for recording these type of lectures, and it's my first lectures to video lectures to control the for exam. So so kindly ignore any mistake. I record it in, I have a software that record only 1 minute recording, so I record again and again and again. So but now I will share with you the PDF link of my research, so kindly consider that PDF document for my examination and for information. Thanks a lot.